The expressions heaven on earth and hell on earth refer to different states of human existence. What if I told you there was a third state, in between heaven and hell, in between pain and suffering? Tonight's story is about a young man who experienced purgatory on earth. A young man who was forced to hang out at night with his girlfriend.
They did it 480p on purpose. It's kind of swag. It's like a parody of those old. That's pretty good to make it 480p on purpose. That's actually kind of swag.
And her friends.
Hosted by Lex Dexter.
On a stormy summer night, 25-year-old Ryan Banner was alone in his apartment, playing his little games. It was heaven on earth, until he received a phone call from his girlfriend of 4 months, Mary.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, what are you doing tonight?
Nothing. Got nothing going on.
Oh, perfect. I'm having the girls over for a little gathering. Would love it if you came.
Yeah. What time?
If you've got nothing going on, wanna just come over now? Everyone just got here.
Awesome. I'll see you there.
Awesome, see you soon.
Yeah, the adrenaline kicked in, and I was just thinking of any excuse I could, but I couldn't think of one, and that's why I ended up going.
Hey guys, this is Ryan. We finally get to meet the mystery man. We've heard so much about you. Give us a spin.
All right.
Molly is so funny. I could tell that Ryan felt comfortable and really liked my friends.
It wasn't that funny. I was just uncomfortable.
Wait, Emily, tell him that crazy story you were telling us the other night.
Yes. Oh my God, it was insane. I'll give you some context. Do you know Bryce Trenton?
No.
Have you seen Love Island?
No.
Yes, you have. We've seen a few episodes together. He's seen it.
Oh, I have seen it. Okay.
Well, he was from the last season. And do you know the Spray Lounge? Have you ever been?
No.
Well, I was there last night and I saw Bryce Trenton.
That was the whole story, start to finish. Jesus wept. Ryan felt like he had been in there for hours, but it had only been 3 minutes.
Where'd you get this candle?
Yankee Candle.
Hey, do you have anything to drink?
Like alcohol?
Yes.
No, sorry. So far, it was really fun, and I could tell that Ryan was having a really good time.
When Mary said there was no alcohol, I was like, oh, fuck, I really should have brought my own, because I just knew I couldn't get through it sober. And her friends are really nice people, but I wanted to kill myself.
Ryan knew the night ahead called for something stronger than water, but the well is always dry in purgatory. In fact, he thought all hope was lost, until...
Dean's gonna be here in a second. I'll go let him in.
Dean is Lauren's boyfriend.
Oh, cool. Relief completely filled my body when I found out another guy was coming, because I thought it'd make it easier to hang out. He'll probably have alcohol. And then Dean walked in.
Ladies, as always, a treat to be in your company. Oh. Who's this young pharaoh?
Ryan.
Dean Chateau. It's a pleasure.
Within seconds of meeting Dean, I knew he was going to be a brutal hang.
I'm like cilantro. You either love me or you hate me. Or you haven't had me yet. In that case, I say, hello, Queen. The name's Dean Chateau.
Yeah, all hope of escaping this purgatory was now fully...
Bravo. Cinema! What a tour de force performance by Liam as Dean Chateau. My God, I feel like I'm in the moment. So natural.
The name's Dean Chateau.
Yeah, all hope of escaping this purgatory was now fully shattered. Ryan knew he just had one option left.
Okay, everyone pulls a card one at a time. If you get a 2, you are out. If you get a 6, you are out. If you get a 9, you are out. If you get a 7, you are out. If you get an 8, You're out.
When
King,
Dean
out, 4,
started
out.
explaining the card game he invented, I went into fight or flight mode, so I had to start a fight with Mary and her friends.
Love, even in its infancy, can bite.
I didn't have a choice.
6 out, said that. 10 out, 4 out.
Are you having fun?
You're out. Yeah. 5 gone.
You like my
3
friends?
you're out.
Yeah, they're really funny and pretty.
Jack, you're out.
Calling Mary's friends funny and pretty started the fight almost immediately.
Yeah, that made me really angry. So I told everyone I was sick and I asked them to leave.
She did.
And then I screamed at Ryan for the rest of the night.
She did.
This was your opportunity to meet my friends and make a good impression, and you call them pretty in front of my face, and they hear that.
What is worse, to feel pain or to feel nothing at all? Ryan chose pain over purgatory. Ryan sent himself into hell, and his suffering was legendary. A worse fate? Perhaps, but at least Ryan chose his own destiny. And at least Ryan survived hanging out with his girlfriend and those brick-headed friends of hers. And remember, this could happen to you.
Powerful stuff. I personally think Dean Chateau would be a great community member. Perhaps he could run the Reddit. Gonna be an ad, right?
Are any of these your cards? Do any of these belong to you? Not one. You're out. You're out. You're out. Now there's 5 left. Now these are very important. You're gonna want to make sure you pay attention to this part. If this isn't it, you're out. This is.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get that man at Discord to moderate right now. Hey, fucking men. Hey, fucking men. Oh, the Alberta separation? All right, I'll look real quick and then
It actually happen.
I did
Alberta
watch
calling
GTA
it quits with Canada after a 120-year-long marriage. Most Albertans apparently think so, even if they don't want it.
We're looking at a majority of people who are right now looking at Alberta separation as an issue that is real. It's certainly different from what we see in other parts of the country where the numbers are lower. We don't see any other part of Canada where we reach such a high number of people who say this is a real possibility.
Mario Canseco asked 1,200 Canadians who had just voted to think about the effect a Liberal win could have in provinces where most people vote Conservative, Alberta in particular. The pollster found 65% of Canadians don't want Alberta to leave. 64% of Albertans say the same. However, he also found that 58% of Albertans...
Didn't that just open and shut then? 64% of Albertans don't want to leave. You're not even close to a majority, let alone what you probably need to even...
8% of Albertans think separation is a real possibility, and 28% of voters in the province would welcome it. So why would a majority of Albertans think separation could happen if only a minority actually wanted to? I mean, there's always been an element at the fringes with an appetite for the idea. What's changed? Well, in recent months, Trump's talk of a 51st state has normalized a new challenge to Confederation. And then domestically, those who've been keeping an eye on this stuff for decades have been warning that the idea of Alberta separating is not feeling as fringy as it used to.
There's a danger that if the Carney Liberals are returned to office, you're going to trigger a secession-type movement.
Since the Carney Liberals were returned to office, organizers of a push for a referendum on the question of secession tell CBC News they've seen a surge in interest. So much so, the group thinks it'll be no problem securing the number of signatures needed to trigger a vote, in part because Danielle Smith is making that easier by lowering the threshold for a referendum, something she announced the day after the election.
Do you support the efforts to hold a referendum on Alberta separating from Canada?
I support the process of citizens being able to choose an issue that they care about and then being able to get enough signatures to put it to the people.
Citizens who want a separate Alberta are now calling
kind of
for
a
it
non-answer.
outside the legislature, and Canseco is drawing a straight line from that directly to the Premier.
I think it is a factor because it lends more credibility to the cause than it's ever had before.
Smith has said she wants Alberta to remain in Canada. What she hasn't said is whether she would honor a referendum that somehow resulted in a yes vote.